So all flowed well. I'm in my new hotel room at Diamond Lake, and I got to do another day at Umpqua Hot Springs, which I'm going to do tomorrow as well. And I learned another lovely lesson. These are like, I don't know if I want to call them lessons or reflections or inspirations of some sort. So I was going to the hot springs and I was all excited as I was climbing up the hill to get to the hot springs, how amazing of an experience I had yesterday and how I was looking forward to soaking in specifically this one particular pool that I had like the perfect spot, and it was like the perfect temperature, and it was the perfect view, and it was the perfect everything, right? It was the perfect everything yesterday. So I have this image in my head and these expectations I didn't realize that I was having until I got there. And I got there and it was super sunny in that spot, and I've already had way enough sun. And it was super hot. And I was like, oh gosh, I cannot soak in this tub. It's way too hot. So then it forced me, it caused me to move to a different pool. So I went down to one of these colder pools that were more muddy, and maybe I wouldn't have chose them because of that, and ended up having a great experience. And then I reflected. I was like, oh, well, here's the thing about expectations. It's like if I have an expectation, then I'm not setting myself allowing myself to be open to the experience that I'm supposed to get in that moment and to savor that experience in that moment. If I would have actually had the exact same experience that I had yesterday, today, couple things, how boring would that really be? I've already had that experience. And so I just lost my train of thought. So yeah, like how boring would that be? I mean, I'm here to experience new things, but it's so easy to fall back into the comfortable, like this is what I like. This is my experience I want to have over and over and over. But when in actuality, I really don't want to have the same experience over and over and over. That's why I'm on this journey right now, because my life was set with the same thing every day, over and over and over and over and over. I ate the same thing for breakfast, and my work day was the same every day, and pretty much. So here I am wanting new experiences, but yet I walk up to the hot springs wanting the same experience. So that was pretty silly of me. So I learned a lesson in expectations, and again, just opening to this experience, because that bottom pool had actually the best view. I was looking out over the river, and it was so cool. It was so cool. And then later, when the sun went down and that other pool up above was, it was more cool. And so I went to that later, and I got a little bit of that experience too. But yeah, to open up to that experience that I'm supposed to have in this moment in time and enjoy it and savor it and be excited and curious for it, rather than going in with an expectation of the experience that I think I want to have. Because in the end, it was an amazing experience.